Good evening. Sorry, I'm just looking for my shadow. Yes, in this studio, there are many shadows. So there's now going to be 6 more weeks of winter. So there you go. Now, I know many of you are thinking, wait a minute, Punxsutawney Phil, how come you're German? Well, not a lot of people know this, but not only are groundhogs originally from Germany, but also they apparently don't move their heads very much when they talk. Actually, that's not true. I've just got a very stiff neck. I've got a stiff neck because I was driving with the window open. That's a joke, of course. I do many jokes, even though I'm German. For example, how do you do something silly? Go to France. Now, a lot of people say to me, oh, it's a giant rat! And I tell them, no, actually, even although I look like a rodent, I am in fact not a rodent. Oh, you didn't know? No, I am a sort of beavery thing. Are we allowed to say beavery thing? Anyway, look, the only reason I'm in California is to see an orthodontist. Apparently I have some kind of overbite situation. So, anyway, lots of shadows, 6 more weeks of winter, and that's about it. You didn't see nothing.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Denny's. America's Diner is always open. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
That's great. No, that was really good. It was almost convincing, I thought at some point. How dare you say they were a very weak audience, Michael, when you came? Yes, you came out backstage before the show began live, and he said, ooh, they're weak tonight, he said. And I come out here and I see that he was wrong. He was wrong. You are. You're not weak at all, you're robust. I'm weak. Sometimes I let my appetites get the better of me. And I do something disgusting. I'm doing it now. It's a great day for America, everybody. It's just a few more days to the Super Bowl. This year the game's going to be different, though. Why, you ask? How would you know? I do know, because the Packers and the Steelers, both of them, they don't have cheerleaders. I know! No cheerleaders at the Super Bowl! Are you happy now, Al-Qaeda? What is the world coming to? Let me tell you, mister, no one's going to stop me from wearing my tight skirt and my sweater. If you want my pom-poms, you'll have to pry them from my cold, dead hands. Do you know there's a world-famous plastic surgeon in Beverly Hills is getting his first facelift because he says, this is true, he says he's starting to look like William Shatner. That's like a drive-by insult to one of Canada's great actors, William Shatner. It's true. Do we have a picture of this guy before he had his plastic surgery? Well, he does look a bit like William Shatner. What's wrong with that? Do we have a picture of him after the facelift? Oh. Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh
Oh
my.
my. Makes me want sex.
Me too.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Balls.
Yes. And with balls, we know that, of course, it's Groundhog Day today because the same thing is happening over and over. No, it's in this day that people in Pennsylvania force a groundhog out of his lair, and then if the groundhog bursts into flames, it means global warming is closer than we think. If the groundhog sees his shadow, it means 6 more weeks of winter. If he doesn't, everyone can put on their bikinis and show off their boobies. You too, ladies. I love that movie Groundhog Day, though. You know, the movie, it's one of those movies that's so entertaining you don't realise it claims a deep spiritual message. Like, you know, It's a Wonderful Life or Busty Cops 3. Busty Cops 1 and 2 are so superficial. Anyway, what I'm saying, the movie Groundhog Day is a great metaphor because Bill Murray is forced to live the same crappy day over and over again. That's a bit like William Shatner, isn't it? Oh my.
Oh my.
No, he has to live the same day over and over again until he changes his self-destructive habits. And it's not very hard for me to relate to that. Which reminds me, do we have a picture of Paul McCartney? There you go. How long have we been doing that? It's 5 years we've been doing that now? Yeah. Yeah, this is when I ran into Paul McCartney at the Grammys a couple of years ago, and he was like... Do we have a picture of what Paul's face was when he saw me? Yeah, like that. Anyway, I had a great idea today. What I wanted to do today, I was going to come out and... not going to come out, obviously. I'll save that for sweeps. No, I was going to come out here today and say the exact same thing I said on Groundhog Day last year. Because I thought, well, A, that would be cool, and 2, I'm lazy. And then I read the transcript of the last time we did a show on Groundhog Day, and it was the day that Michael Phelps' pot scandal happened. And it was just a whole bunch of Michael Phelps pot jokes. And if I did that today, people would be like, what the hell? And Stoners would be, and Michael Phelps would be like, am I back on pot? Just training. Anyway, I want to talk about Punxsutawney Phil. You know, the adorable little hairy creature. Do we have a picture of that adorable hairy creature? Oh, come on! That's the oldest Kardashian brother, Khloe. Oh, what a picture of Punxsutawney Phil. Let me see that. There you go. Ah, he's adorable. So is the groundhog. Show me that picture again. That looks a bit like William Shatner there, doesn't it? So does the guy standing behind him. Anyway, meteorology, you know, weather guys, they say that pulling a rodent out of a hole is not an accurate predictor of weather. That says maybe. But it's more fun than watching some blow-dried guy named Stormy Mountain fool around with a Doppler 5000. Personally, I'm not convinced that animals should be used to forecast weather. Because farmers say that cows will always lie down before it rains. Well, big deal. Cows might lie down for any number of reasons. I mean, it's not like the cow lies down and suddenly clouds form. The cow could be lying down. I'm trying to put forward my hypothesis here. The cloud could be, you know, not the cloud, the cow. The clouds have got nothing to do. This is not even about clouds. No, the cow could be lying down because it's had too much grass. It could. Oh, yeah. Moo. I've heard people say that birds can predict weather patterns, and birds sometimes get really agitated before an earthquake, and I'm like, well, why would birds be nervous about earthquakes? The last creatures on earth that worry about an earthquake is a bird. Oh, the earth's shaking. Oh, well, no problem. Maybe an ostrich, but that's all. Oh, look at the time. Oh, I have no idea. Oh, sorry. It's a commercial break.
Break time?
Yeah, break time, yeah. Yeah, it's break time for commercial breaks, yeah.
What do I know? I'm dead.
That doesn't mean you don't know anything. Lots of dead people are very clever.
Betty White?
I'll unplug you. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back, everybody. Sorry, I'm a bit behind tonight. What, behind like bottom? Yes. Well, why are you a bit bottom? Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's Groundhog Day, all right, isn't it?
How about some fresh tweets?
How about some fresh tweets? What a great idea. Play the jingle.
Euro crashes and Euro litter. Get on the dance floor and shake your Twitter. Bum, 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 bum. Check some tweets.
Plus emails. All right, this is, wow, what's this? Never mind this. What about this? This is from Maria in Aurora in Ontario in Canada. But look, there's a big picture on it. What the? It says, Dear Craig, I'm studying French history at university, and I just noticed you look a bit like King Charles the Mad. He was nicknamed the Mad because he had epilepsy. Do you think this is fair? It's not fair to call epilepsy is a treatable condition. It's a serious condition, but it's not madness. I think it's fair to call King Charles the Mad because he had epilepsy. Although, you know, they're not mutually exclusive conditions. He could also have been mad. I mean, let's be honest. He was the King of France, so he was probably an inbred lunatic. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm the King of France, and this is my hat. Your Majesty, that's not a hat. I know, I'm mad. I know it's not a hat, but I've got my reputation to consider. Crazy like a fox, King Charles the Mad. All right. This is from Tim in Evansville, Indiana. Tim says, "Hey, Craig, I'm a teenager." Oh, great. "I'm a teenager and my mom won't let me borrow the car saying it's because she doesn't trust other drivers on the road. I think she's lying and she doesn't trust me. What do you think?" I think you're a very special young man and you're going to be a great driver one day. Now go to bed. And knock it off with those crappy vampire movies. Jessica in Pittsburgh in Pennsylvania says, "Hi Craig, can you help me convince my boyfriend to go to the ballet with me?" "I'm having trouble making him think it's not boring, but actually a lot of fun." Yeah, you got a problem there. Your boyfriend's not gay. So right there, he's gonna cast a skeptical eye on that. I look forward to your letters, straight guys that like ballet. I look forward to your letter, the straight guy that likes ballet. This is from Renee in Seattle, Washington, who says, "Dear Craig, how wrong is it to fib a little on your income tax return?" It's kind of federal prison wrong. CBS cares. This is from Sally in Fort Lauderdale in Florida, who says, "Dear Craig, my best friend kissed me." What? "My best friend kissed me and now I don't know how to act in front of her." Oh, this is awesome. And it's playing very well in Lesbian Row, let me tell you. Yeah. Anyway, "Dear Craig, my best friend kissed me and now I don't know how to act in front of her. I like her, but not like that. Any help?" Yeah, here's what you got to do. You know, probably you girls, you know, I know you don't like her like that, but just make out with her a little bit. And then film it. And then let me have a look at it and I can help you a little. Genuinely a creepy guy. This is from Derek in Lawrence, Kansas. Derek's cock.
Oh my.
Derek says, "Hi Craig, I'm considering a road trip vacation. What's your favorite part of the US to drive through?" Drive through or stop at? No, you drive through LA. You can do that. That's what I'd like to do. No, LA, I mean, I've lived here for a long time. It's been very good to me. I like LA. It's a great place. But, man, it's an ugly town. And I mean, it's just, what? People come here on vacation. They're like, where the f*** is it? You know, you see it on Entourage, and it's like, dun, 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 getting out the car, there's girls and stuff things, and it's gonna be so awesome. And you see the Beverly Hills Housewives are like, everything here is so awesome. And then you come to LA and you're like, this is a dump. This is like crap Reno. CBS cares. We done? All right, we're done. We have to take a break, but we'll be right back with more public service announcements. Next guest, and when I say next guest, I mean first guest. Because if you're just coming in and you go, next guest? Where? There hasn't been a guest yet. My first guest is an actor. An actor in a talk show? Are you mad, Craig? We'll try. He stars in The Big Bang Theory, Thursdays at 8 o'clock on the CBS network. Never heard of him. Take a look at this.
Oh, tweets about my lecture. That's rather unfair. That's downright cruel. Plus, insects have 6 legs. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the acronym KMN.
Oh, from the context, we think it means kill me now.
Jim Parsons, everybody.
This is my first time with Jeff being live.
You've never met Jeff before?
Well, I feel like we sort of had a meeting before, but then I don't know, it was weird. And the last time I was here, he was on a red carpet.
Oh, that's right. He was on the red carpet event. Yeah, he was out on assignment.
Yeah.
Yes. He gets around. Well, you weren't on the red, because you do all the red carpets, though, don't you?
Yeah. No, I don't do all the red carpets. If I have to go to something and do a red carpet, I'll do a red carpet.
What, like, for example, designer vodka?
No. No, not big into the product red carpets, no.
Oh, no, they're great.
It's an occupational hazard, so there.
Oh?
You've done a red carpet.
No.
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 Sure you have. You've had movie premieres, Craig.
Yeah, but...
Not big enough to have them in the red carpet?
No. A small purple rug.
Oh.
Yeah.
Malarkey.
Happy Groundhog Day, by the way.
And to you as well.
Do you celebrate
No,
Groundhog
I don't
Day?
celebrate. No, in fact, I only think of the movie when I hear that word.
So do I, actually.
Growing up in Texas, we didn't have the kind of... 6 more weeks of winter, it probably meant it was going to be 90 for us.
Yeah. Well, you're from southern Texas,
I'm from Houston, yeah. So this was
Do you have
existence.
groundhogs or beavers down there?
Oh, I think we have beavers.
Wink, wink.
That's what I wanted from Jeff.
Yeah. No, he's very much into the innuendo.
Oh, of course he is.
Hey, now, listen, congratulations on the show. It seems to be doing very well.
Things are going lovely.
Yeah, you get yourself on a decent network if you're not careful. Yeah.
Well, if you're careful, you can keep on one. That was not... That was such an unintentional dig.
No, I don't think it was unintentional. I think it was a dig.
Well, subconsciously it might have been very intentional, but I never for a minute would have ever hurt you.
Are you oh, thank you.
No problem.
Oh, that was a tender moment.
It was.
It was an unexpected tender moment.
I think it's inspired by Jeff.
Not if it was a tender moment. No, I don't think it was inspired by Jeff.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I love it. I love that.
No, it's very nice. So, how do you celebrate Groundhog Day? You don't then?
Well, I don't really. I mean, I do more now that I realize you're so into it. Now, do you... Is that something that you find funny about America, that we have Groundhog Day?
No, bless you.
It's not a worldwide phenomenon, is it?
Like, it's not even an America-wide phenomenon,
Well,
let's be honest. You know, I think a couple of people go Groundhog Day. I think of the movie. I think of the Bill Murray movie, you know, and living the same day over and over and over again, like some kind of talk show watch.
Right, no. But I was thinking the movie didn't have much, like, it was about living the same day over and over again, but the groundhog coming in and out of the ground, that's not really about doing the same thing over and over again, is it?
No, but I think it's about 6 more weeks of winter.
Okay, so just more
I think the allegory was you're going to stay in the winter, you're not getting out of the dark. Didn't you watch the Doctor Who Christmas special, man? You didn't!
No, I'm sorry.
You're nothing like your character on The Big Bang Theory!
No, it's okay. I've heard wonderful things, though.
Oh, no, it's you don't watch? I find that, I don't know why.
Well, you enjoy Doctor Who a lot.
I love Doctor Who.
I know you do.
I know you do. Really. But I grew up where, you know, Doctor Who lives, Gallifrey.
Right. Really?
No, Earth, you know.
See, I don't even know is that a fake place he lives?
Well, Doctor Who, he's from Gallifrey. Yeah.
That's not real.
No, neither's Doctor Who.
Well, I realize that.
No, it's a fictional character.
Oh, I hate coming here sometimes.
No, come on. No, come on. How's Kaylee's leg, by the way? Is she all right?
Wonderful.
Yeah? She hopping
really
yet?
is. She's hopping. Is that what you said?
Yes.
She was hopping actually.
But hopping on the bad leg.
She'll hop on both legs. Wait, this is the thing.
I hadn't heard that.
You know, not that it's my story to tell, Kaylee, I'm sorry. But it was a really big, as you know, big break.
It's a huge deal.
She is, kudos to the doctors, obviously, but kudos to her as well. She is the most resilient, bounce back, I mean that quite seriously. She's just a physical
person?
I don't have a word to say. I can't think of one.
Inspiration?
She's an inspiration. Kaylee, you're an inspiration to us all.
Yeah, and have you ever been badly injured while riding a horse?
Nope. Well, A, I don't ride horses.
Why not? So, you don't like horses and you don't like
Doctor Who?
And
What does that have to do with anything? No, I've never been hurt in that way. I've never broken a bone. I've never had to be in a hospital for an extended period of time other than visiting a friend.
Well, even then, you probably didn't stay that long because your
He
friend
was on morphine.
Yeah.
So boring.
It's like, hey, how you doing? I'm so great.
I'm not kidding. It really was. That was my exact experience for it. He was on morphine, the poor guy. Hi, Greg. And he, every time he'd wake up enough to be able to converse with me, he'd be like, hell, and then he'd give himself another shot because he was hurting and
You're right.
gone.
What happened to him?
It was an elective surgery.
Oh.
Well, I'm so uncomfortable. I'm talking about other people's surgeries and ailments suddenly.
No, that's all right.
That's wrong of me.
No, I won't go any further.
What if he's on your talk show someday?
No, exactly.
He'll want to be able to refer to
you're right.
it.
It's none of my
I know.
business.
And it's not that it's not your business. And it's not you that I'm worried about either. It's just I don't know who's beyond this lens.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Nobody. There's nobody there.
Not true.
Yeah, no. So, would you ever get elective surgery?
Or if I need something removed that had grown, like, or whatever. I mean, like... like if
At what point do you think, well, that's too big, it's going to have to come down a little?
This is never going to work. It scares me.
All right.
No, if I had some sort of non-good growth, I would
yeah, absolutely.
remove.
Yes.
I don't know. I've never
And who could
considered.
blame you?
Well, right. You know, it's unsightly, and I need to work in front of the camera. I don't know. You know,
Not that kind of show, though. No one would see it. You get.
I had oral surgery. I had some wisdom teeth out.
Oh, really?
And I bounced back as quick as Kaylee. I had a hamburger within 48 hours of having my wisdom teeth out.
Wow, you've had your wisdom teeth removed, all of them?
Well, I mean, I assume.
This is true, right? Mine never came in.
You're lucky then.
I know.
You're a freak, but you're lucky.
And I have an abnormally large growth.
You know,
sometimes it's my only consolation.
No, stop. The mug you're drinking out is very funny. Oh, it says censored on the bottom.
Yeah, I drew a penis there.
Stop.
I did. Really? Yeah, I was explaining to someone, and I said, no, it's a bit like this, and I drew. I thought
you were regressing.
And then, rather than get me a new cup, what the CBS...
We just cover it.
Yeah, they just cover it up.
Well, with the budget, you know.
Yeah, that's true, and that's an expensive piece of ceramics right there, yeah.
It's a
and
piece.
Also, it's a phallic symbol, you know, clearly.
I know, well, that's right.
Do you, do you have much in the way of phallic symbols?
Where?
I don't know, lying around your house or stuff. Do you have a big expensive car with a penis-shaped front or something?
No. I really don't.
What kind of car have you got?
What in my life? I have a BMW.
Oh, German.
That's not why I have it.
Okay.
I like the way it drove.
No, it drove on its own.
Oh, I wish.
Hey, want me to be your car?
No. Makes me very uncomfortable, actually.
No, that's all right.
I don't know what to say, Craig.
No, that's all right. I feel you a bit frosty tonight.
No!
You
want to talk frost? It's freezing back there.
It is. It's freezing.
What happened?
I don't know. It's a global colding.
No, stop. It has never been this cold on your set before.
Oh, you here?
Yes.
Yeah, I like to keep it very, very, very cold because many times the audiences start to drift.
Well, you know what? Comedy's not funny in the heat.
It's not. Well, nothing's funny in the heat because you're like, oh, God,
this is true, actually.
Yeah. That's why comedy sets are always cold.
Yep.
And drama sets are always warm. I made the last bit.
I was going to say I'm not sure that you need them to be hot to be upset. But,
yeah.
I'd be angry.
Do you keep the? Are you angry now?
No.
You do quite a good angry
freezing.
face there. No, are you angry? Oh, that's a good angry face. Do you have a quick temper? Do you think?
I have trouble with patience. My father could be a little impatient. I really got that from him. I don't like to upset people, though. It upsets me to upset others. And But I am not a patient man.
I see. So you have a high-powered BMW.
That is not what's going on. That's not a phallic mobile, is it?
I don't know.
Okay, maybe this will help. When I went to the dealership, I said, I really like this car. I like the body of the car. I like the way it drives. But I need you to understand, I do not need the best engine you have. I will never go over 60. I will, I mostly just drive to work and back, which is about 5 miles. You know, so I'm just trying to prove that I don't need to prove anything about my nether regions.
Okay, fair enough. And I feel like I've probably gone too far in that direction.
I'm comfortable for some reason with this.
Okay, that's fine. Are you a big fan of Freud? Do you like Freud? Do you think about
No, I don't have much truck with Freud.
Really? Are you a Jungian?
I don't know. Am I?
What
are you?
I think I like to think I'm a bit more Jungian than Freudian, yeah.
But why?
Well, Freudian felt everything was sexual.
Yes.
You know, whereas Jung was a little more kind of...
I think we're better than that. No, we're more complicated than that.
See,
There's nothing wrong with sex, but you know.
Well, unless you're doing it badly.
But even then.
No,
I spelled my name on the prompter.
Huh?
I just noticed my name on the prompter. It says Parsons.
I never use a teleprompter except
there is an S. There it is.
Yeah.
Who did that?
Except when they wanted me to stop, they put Jim Parsons, everybody, we have to take a break.
It's spelled
like
right there.
I wouldn't know how to do that.
Oh, we're just taking a break?
Yeah,
Do I have to get to come back, or am I not coming back?
No, you can come back.
Oh, really? I love it. I really do love it.
See?
I don't get it. Let me see it.
It's bigger on the inside. Bigger on
No,
the
it's
inside.
not. No, it's not.
It's...
Come out, touch it?
No. No. You can touch it when you come back, having said you saw the Christmas special, but until then, no, you cannot touch it.
So you know that I didn't see the Christmas special because I didn't know what the hell that was.
I asked you about it earlier on, and I could tell
Your
by
Christmas special?
No, I don't have a Christmas special. Behave
What
yourself.
Christmas special are you talking about?
The Doctor Who Christmas special.
Oh, yeah, no.
No, you see...
Is that what that is? That's a Doctor Who gift?
You don't even know what that is!
How the hell would I know what that is if I don't watch Doctor Who?
Well, you make a fair point.
Why are there now, I don't understand, though.
What? It's a spaceship. He travels through space and time in this called the TARDIS, which stands for Time and Relative Dimension in Space. And it's a space, I think. And anyway, some geeks are into it. I'm not.
Telling you. That's amazing.
Yeah, I was into it when I was a kid. But what shows did you watch when you were a kid then?
I liked Three's Company. I liked...
Oh, good Lord.
Thanks.
Oh, knock it off.
Thank you. A couple of people liked it too.
Well, it's all right. It's a good show, you know.
I like Family
Ties.
Huh? Family Ties.
Family Ties, that's good. You like the family-related shows then? Were things difficult at home, is that what you're saying? With your impatient father. Are you watching TV again?
No, he didn't mind that at all.
Right.
You know, I realized I did watch when I heard Regis was retiring.
Yes.
I remember that when Lifetime was brand new. I was really young, but there were a couple of shows on there. Anyway, I saw Regis and Kathy Lee like when I was really little.
Yeah.
And so I just nobody cares.
No, they do.
Well, it's not that. I realize I don't know that I care anymore.
Oh, come on.
Well, okay. The interesting part of this story, and I kid myself, but the interesting part of this story is the reason I was watching Lifetime is I was really young, but there was this aerobic show on there, and I'm not kidding, I would do the aerobic show. Her name was Charlene Prickett. I'm not kidding.
Wink, wink.
I'm not going to stand for it, Jeff.
No, and neither should you.
And so when I guess after Charlene was finished, I would see Regis and Kathy Lee. But I was obsessed with this woman, Charlene Prickett, and she would have health tips and stuff. And my family began calling her, "Oh, did CP say something again?" Because I would always be like, "Charlene Prickett says that." Well,
really? What age did you begin doing aerobics?
I want to say I was 9 or 10.
You see,
I didn't keep up with it. It's not like I still do aerobics, you know.
I know you're in excellent shape. Look at you.
Excellent shape.
You are in
I'm
excellent
a picture
shape.
of health. I am. But I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I felt that I was overweight as a 9-year-old or 10-year-old.
I was terribly fat as a kid.
No, you weren't.
Oh,
Were you
I was,
really?
yeah. My nickname was Tubby. It was gas.
Stop.
Yeah, that's true. No, they were cruel to me.
Really? I don't see that.
Well, I starve myself now.
No, that's not true. Was he really overweight? Anyone?
Yeah,
He was?
yeah, because I grew up with Jeff Peterson, the Rolex guy. Yeah.
Jeff, no offense, I was looking past Jeff. There were human beings back there.
There are no human beings back there, only people who work in this show.
Well, how interesting. Now, did you get in shape? Did you lose weight on purpose, or did you just naturally kind of drift it off?
No, I find it very difficult to maintain weight. I get very fat very quickly, yes, very quickly. If I walk by a pizza parlor and stop momentarily and order an entire pie,
you gain 10 pounds.
I can gain weight really fast. Really fast.
Yeah.
At will, almost.
You wear it well, though.
No, I don't.
Well, I'm not saying, okay.
But you see, you're terribly, trim.
Well, I've never had a big weight problem. I'm 6'2", but you're tall, too.
Yeah, I'm 6'2", yes.
Did y'all like this conversation?
Makes me want sex.
Yeah.
So,
you're right. He never moves 12 foot from the outlet. You're safe.
You've taught him that expression.
I taught him everything. Back when he was a tiny little skeleton and we were growing up together in Scotland, I was the fat one, he was the skeleton. We ran our own chimney sweep business.
That's sweet.
It is sweet. Have you ever been to Scotland?
No.
You should go with it.
I have no doubt. I need a passport for that. I have a passport, but I need to renew it.
Well,
it's almost out of order, or whatever it's called. What is that called?
Well, when it's out of date?
It's out of... That's not exactly what they say either, is it?
Out of... Well, what are they? Out of time?
I'm out of time to travel.
You're out... You're out of time on this show as well.
Yeah, right. What a sad ending.
I thought it was rather good. I had
a wonderful time. You're right. It was perfect. Oh, why did I speak anymore? It's out of time.
No. Let's do an awkward pause or harmonica. Or
harmonica. There's a choice. I've never done the harmonica.
Come on, then. Come on. Yeah.
Am I going to play this?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, very quickly, do you want to see the kangaroo testicles that I got? Carrie Fisher gave me kangaroo testicles from Australia. I put a face on them to make them cheerful. Aren't they interesting?
They are.
I'm building up to get piece by piece. I'm going to get my own kangaroo.
Wow.
A little bit at a time.
I really like her, by the way. I'm not surprised she gave you those.
She's lovely.
I listened to her book on tape on a plane ride, and it was like she was riding with me.
No, trust me, it wasn't.
Did your book? Do you have anything on tape?
My Grammy-nominated autobiography?
Yeah, but I have that book in print.
Huh? Oh, in print?
Did you narrate anything else?
No, other people's books?
I'd rather do an autobiography. It makes me feel like you're riding with I don't know what end to put in my mouth.
Wink, wink.
He's a lippy bitch.
Yeah.
What do I...
It's like the end of the Walton. You're a natural!
I really did do something.
If you're watching Craig at home, you're missing half the fun. Consider this your formal invitation to laugh live in our studio audience at a taping of The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson. Please give us a call at 323-570-0059 or visit our website at oneiota.com.
Learn on the show tonight, Craig.
Oh, my. Don't be silly. Jeff doesn't really wear glasses. Well, the show. I love it when Jim's here. He's very funny, isn't he? He's lovely. Yeah. And when he goes, I always feel like, oh, he doesn't watch Doctor Who. I'm so disappointed. Like, that doesn't make sense at all. Not in my head. Not when we, live in the same apartment and solve crimes together. Now that'd be a show. We gotta go. Good night, everybody. Good night.